wishes to do.
Nice.
Fun fact, Spren Axewolf, he's pescatarian.
Pescatarian.
That's your fun little tidbit for the day.
Alright, so what are we doing? We're gonna kill a dragon?
Are we good to continue? Is everyone here?
Yes.
Alrighty, let's continue. So the dragon comes out, and there's this angelic dude standing beside you. And he's kind of just floating there. And so he has this blue light energy sword. And so he's holding that, and he's standing beside you guys, and he says, "You people focus on attacking him. I will provide support."
Oh, of course.
I made this character to be support, and he's there to help whenever you need it.
I'm here to help.
I'm here to help. Bob, do something. Okay, so
A good neighbor, Bobby.
Michael, your turn.
Okay.
You're gonna go run up and punch the dragon.
Yes. But with my staff.
How to punch your dragons.
I'm gonna send your dragon to the dungeon of death.
I'm sending your dragon to Brazil.
Nice.
You're
We're
going
to
Brazil.
Greece.
Not Greece.
Yeah.
Oi, what's
Cadillac.
up? It's Greece.
What?
No.
Remember Greece?
Greece. I remember Greece.
I miss
Knuckles,
him.
dude.
Oh yeah, Greece.
Yeah, Greece
Oh,
Knuckles.
Greece. The soft 20 hit.
Yes, it do.
Two-handed quarterstaff. 8 damage.
Okay.
You gotta add the +4.
Okay, so so you run up and you whack him in the leg, and he kind of just looks down at you.
What?
What?
Okay.
Okay, Will, your turn.
I'll do it. Wait.
Yeah?
Flurry of
Wait.
blows.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Furry.
forgot you're a monk. You have like 12 attacks you could do. Go ahead.
Orda, 16 to hit.
Oh, 16 to hit?
Yes.
That does not hit.
Okay.
Wait. Do you still have the +4 thing?
Oh,
Bless.
no, I used that.
Okay, never mind then.
And the other one doesn't hit. Roll to 7.
Shoot. Okay.
Crap.
Yeah. Dragon Angie. Okay, so
I'm gonna die.
Will, your turn.
You wanna guess what the fuck I'm about to do?
You're gonna cast some magic at him.
Cure wounds on myself.
Gosh.
Nice.
I gave myself 9 health. back.
Alrighty.
That is-
Next up is gonna be the dragon.
Oh.
I wasn't done.
Okay. What else can you do?
Michael, you still have that actually, because it's a 10-minute long spell.
But he can
You
only use
still
it
have
once,
Shield
I thought.
of Faith. No. I put Shield of Faith on him,
Oh.
so he has +2.
Plus
to
2
his,
AC. Let's go.
and that'll end my turn.
Nice.
Okay, now it's the dragon's turn. He's going to claw once at Michael and once at Will. That was almost a nat 1. That one was a nat 1.
Oh,
He's gonna swipe once at Will and miss, and he's gonna try and lunge at Michael, but Michael's ducks, and he flies over and he bumps into the statue area thing. He slams into it. The statue of Dragosi falls on top of him, and he's pinned down.
When he's prone, is his mouth open by any chance?
I'm gonna say no.
Like, is this like... Okay.
Can he speak?
He can speak
Is my question.
common.
No,
he can speak common and
I wanted
draconic.
to know...
Sweet.
Okay.
For my
This
next turn.
is good to know. Does he have any open wounds at the moment?
No. The only damage he had was blunt force damage from the stick.
Okay.
The stick of whacking.
Stick of death.
I'm asking this for later.
Okay.
That's why. I have an idea of something I'm about to do.
I'm going to shove my
next
sword
turn.
up its butt.
No.
Just like
worse.
Ant-Man would.
Yes. Just like Ant-Man.
Okay, so
Worse.
Yeah.
Okay, but that was just a question I wanted to ask. I want to
Yeah,
look at the
so-
spell.
when he rolled to hit, the first one was a 2, the second one was a 1.
It was a 1.
Yeah. So anyways, so the statue falls on top of the dragon. Then from back over here, from the top right, you hear slow clapping and slow footsteps. You see this creature, this humanoid, wearing the dark red robe, and he stands at 7 feet tall. He's like extremely buff. He's got muscles, and he's just clapping and goes, "Well done, you bunch of misfits. You managed to down the dragon."
It wasn't very hard.
Silence.
I have ideas still, but yeah, I'll keep them to myself.
Tell me, what are you fools doing here?
We were celebrating the festival.
I'm sure you
Until you
were,
showed up.
Genasi.
It got ruined. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't know why you have to say my race like
Filthy
that.
water
But
breather. So he takes off his hood. He is an orc, and he slams his staff down, and he says, "I am Graman. I am the leader of the Velvet Dawn, and you are disrupting the work of Ethmos."
you're disrupting the festival, but that's
Silence, wench!
no. Make me.
He glares at you and says, "I don't have time for your petty foolishness.
I don't have
Just
time
know
for you to mess
that
up my festival.
You have made a vile mistake, and you will pay with your lives."
Cool beans.
He snaps his fingers, and the dragon turns into dust and flies back into the portal. And then he
Bites a dusto.
bites the dust. He does like the like Batman cape flash thing that he does, where he flips his cape up. He does that over his head, and he disappears.
I mutter.
I kind of put my thumb like back. I was like, can you believe this fucking guy?
I mutter something in Draconic.
So now we're out of combat. So you're good now.
Sicko mode.
So Duke Jacinto and the one guard that's left come rushing out to you. "Oh, thank you so much, heroes. Thank you so much for saving our town, our city. However can I repay you?"
You can
Can I
start
have
with.
more chicken?
Yes,
about to
yes.
say,
you can have all the chicken that you like.
My platter got ruined by the statue over there. But thank you.
Right, we're gonna have to work on repairing all this. Please enjoy the festival, and feel free to let's see,
Could you give me some of ye money?
yes.
little bit.
I think that the four of you deserve a cash reward, and I will be glad to give it to you as long as I can meet with you at the Duke's Manor at the top of the town. But please feel free to enjoy the festival. I'm gonna go prepare, because I'd like to have you for dinner, like a banquet.
Wait,
Okay,
are you talking about have us for dinner, like eat us, or
No,
just...
heavens no.
all right. Thanks, I guess.
I just wave at him and say, "Be sure to bring fish."
I'm not some kind of vile fiend, and yes,
Make sure
yes,
you bring lots of spaghetti.
Yes, we will have pasta, we will have fish, we'll have anything you desire. Thank you so much.
And money.
Yes, of course. And so he and the guard walk off. So
okay,
I
have
go
something I want to
immediately.
do really quick.
yes.
I want to go up to the statue and the one that fell down.
Yes.
Is there a way? I have an idea, and I want to see if this works. Can I use shape water to try to lift it up and put it back into place?
I'm gonna say no, only because you're level 3. Maybe if you were a higher level and you're more adept at that, then I'd say yes.
Okay.
But
well,
yeah, for now I'm gonna say no.
In that case, I'm just gonna go to the tavern.
Okay. So the angel looks at you and says, "Thank you for helping protect this city, and I'd just like to thank you on behalf of Lodos and just this festival, and thank you."
I nod and I pause, and I say, Sure thing.
If you ever need me, just call upon the name of Aaron. And then he
Can I attempt to curtsy one more time?
go ahead.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll this for my
Yes.
sake. Okay, that's a 17. That's not bad.
That's a really good curtsy.
Yeah.
No, and
No, I needed to make sure
Can I
I don't
tip?
trip on myself.
Let's see. Really quickly. He says before he goes, he says, I would like to just one thing before I leave. And he puts his hands together and starts to say a prayer, and you all feel all of your hit points restored.
Do I get my key back?
No, not yet.
Aww.
So he nods one more time.
Why did I roll that for?
I don't know. So he nods one more time and holds his hands out with his palms up and floats up into the air again, into the sky.
Nice.
And
Cool.
Dorime.
Dory. You and so
Boy.
there is so after all this clears up, a lot of the townsfolk are up clapping, and they come come around you, and they start to just thank you and everything, and like it's like a small crowd of like 100 people or so just all around you.
I wave to them with sort of a grin.
And
I asked
I-
them for more money. Can I roll persuasion?
Go ahead, roll persuasion for money, and then Matt, and then Matt,
Can I
I'll
have
let
some
you do
money?
your thing. Okay, yeah, roll persuasion.
No.
What'd you roll, Darius?
8.
They walk up to you to thank
I
you.
have some of your money?
No, they walk up to you to thank you. They sniff the air and they're like, "What's that smell?" And they realize it's you because you're a pirate and you never really bathed, so they kind of just slowly walk away.
Stinky.
I got some
Oh.
cloud hair.
Okay, Matt, what did you want to do?
I want more chicken for free.
You go to the chicken vendor and he gives you like 3 platters of chicken.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before I go over to the chicken vendor, I want to walk over to the statue and try to salvage whatever chicken is left.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I want to see if any of the chicken is eatable or salvageable, or if it's just full rubble.
Well, when that one imp turned invisible, he kind of stepped on it by accident.
Aww.
Rucker.
You can still
Alright.
you can still take off one of the legs and eat the leg. You didn't step on the leg.
No. Tiefly has standards.
No.
Okay.
Tiefly has standards. I walk over to the chicken vendor.
Okay. So so Matt and Will go to the chicken vendor. So the other 2 people are still standing in the center area, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm just going to I'm gonna go outside the tavern right here.
So actually right before you move, you hear a "Hey, behind you!" And so you turn around and you see this small halfling gentleman with brown disheveled hair and glasses, and he has some kind of clock around his neck. Hello there.
Need something?
Yes, I just wanted to thank you and to let you know that my shop is open and I have all sorts of magical wares and fancies and anything you could desire. And by anything I mean I have 4 items, but I know people and I'm constantly being reimbursed and given new magical items to sell. Would you like to see the stock that I have?
I glance toward the tavern, and then I think, I'm like, all right, I'll see what you got.
So he takes Michael and Darius by the hand and drags you over to his cart over here. Yes, hello. My name is Elrin. It's a pleasure to meet you. I have many magical items and fancies, but they come at a price. Just know that. And
Alright.
he reaches into like this little sack that he has. He starts digging around. He goes, "It's around here somewhere. Something you might like. Let's see. Here we go." He takes out this. He pulls out this 1 coin, and he holds it up to you. Like, "Here, hold it. Go ahead."
Alrighty then.
And so you take hold of the coin, and you make
What is this?
make an insight check.
8. I keep getting
It's a pretty normal coin, isn't it?
It looks It looks pretty normal.
Give it to Flip.
All right.
You flip it into the air, and as you do, he says, heads. And the coin lands on heads.
Oh.
This is what I like to call a three-sided coin.
What?
The three-sided coin is weighted slightly. It's almost undetectable. And no matter what, it will always land on heads. You can win money by betting. You can do so much with this.
I go gambling.
Yes,
Wait,
gambling, of
Alrighty
course.
then. Oh, I love that. I
You got
love
more?
gambling.
I
What was
just
that, Matt?
give, like an unimpressed look.
You got more of those coins?
I only have the one.
You shout over there.
Yeah.
No, I got it. I'll take it.
Okay, that's going to be 10 gold.
What else you got for sale?
Okay, come
how much
here.
gold do I-
Heroes, please come. I have more to show you. He reaches up and snatches the coin back, and he puts it to the
Oh,
side.
What? You can't take that coin from me.
No,
I need my coin.
You didn't pay for it yet. He's just looking at more stuff to give you right now.
Wait, so I can pay for it instead.
I pay for it.
Oh, okay, sure. Here you go. And he gives you the coin, and he takes 10 gold from. Well, he doesn't take 10. You give him 10 gold.
Why not? Honestly.
And that is only the tip of the iceberg. I have this here, and he pulls out a small trinket. It looks like a compass.
Okay.
He says,
Okay.
"This right here, I like to call the moral compass."
I reach my hand out to.
That's
feel it. I say,
freaking
"May I?"
lame.
Matt, do you want to move over to see what he has?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is the guy got?
He's over here. Okay. So he pulls out the compass. Will, do you want to join as well?
Sure.
So he digs around. He pulls out this compass. He goes, "I call this one the moral compass. This right here. If you open it up and look, you see there are two different arrows inside of it. There is a silver one which is pointed to the most good, most pure creature nearby. And the onyx arrow points to the most evil, vile creature possible."
I hold out my hand and I say, "May I?"
"Sure, of course, you may hold it, but remember you have to pay for it." And he hands it to you.
What else?
I give it a look. Where's the evil arrow pointing?
You pointing at the freaking Duke.
Yeah, you know what? You know what? Yeah, the arrow's pointing towards the Duke's manor.
Yeah, fix that guy.
Bruh.
Okay.
I wouldn't say
where's the other arrow
okay.
pointing?
Out of character, I wouldn't necessarily say that he's evil. I'd say he's more corrupt. The good arrow, I'd say, is probably, honestly, because of how close he is, I'd probably say Will, because he's a cleric and he's, I'm guessing, lawful good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then yeah. So then that arrow's pointing at him.
Okay, so I think contemplate about it for a second.
If this isn't for you, that's fine. I have more items.
Very well. I close it and I give it back and I'm like,
So
what else you have?
So he takes it and sets it to the side and goes, let's see. Here we go. Here's one. And he pulls out a so he pulls out 2 smooth stones and said, "These are transposition stones." Then so he hands them to you. They look exactly alike. It's just a small smooth stone. There's 3 gemstones on it. One is red, one is green, one is white. If an object is placed on top of the disc and the red gemstone is pressed, the other stone will activate. If a creature presses the green gemstone on the other side, what? Hold on. Hold on. Okay, this is confusing.
Now you're thinking with portals.
Yes, yeah.
Mhm.
If a creature presses the green gemstone on the other side to accept, the item placed upon the disc will be transported to the location of the other one. If the object is removed before the button is pressed, the paired stone accepts, the paired stone will deactivate. So you can basically trade items. And you can also send creatures, but there's a chance that they will never be seen from again. But that's only if you roll like a 100 on a percentage die.
How much?
For the transposition stones, that would be 35 gold.
35. I don't know.
I
That's a
do have
little
2 more
Too rich
items.
for my. That's a little too rich for my blood. Can I roll persuasion?
What items you got?
Okay. Michael, go ahead and roll persuasion. Then we'll see what else he has.
17.
I see, I would, but these are magical items. They're extremely rare. The lowest I can go is 32.
Wait. I got high charisma or something. Let me persuade him.
Go ahead.
All right.
I'd like you to roll persuasion.
21.
21. He goes, you people did save my life. 27.
Michael, is that satisfactory to you?
I sigh. I'm gonna use my draconic discipline to make another persuasion check because I don't have 27 gold.
You could crowdsource if you wanted.
You know what? Yeah,
From your
actually,
team.
I take that back.
I don't have that much.
This man's trying to do a freaking GoFundMe.
I want these cool rocks that I
Actually-
can use to teleport.
You know
Second
what?
thought,
Actually, I'm gonna go to the side. I'm gonna start playing music and get a tin can or something. What do I have? Let's see. What do I have in my thing? I think I have something to put it in. Let's see.
Do you have a water skin?
Water skin. I have leather, loot,
I play a mean water skin.
paper, soap, sealing wax.
I'll just say
I have
I
a
can't,
lamp.
and then I
I'll
go
just
back.
put it near my lamp,
Okay.
and I'll start.
Alright,
Play-
what
I'll
else?
start playing.
Okay.
Dale.
We will come back to your playing in just a second. There's 2 more items. I'll go over one item. We'll go to you, and then we'll come back to the last item. So so he takes the stones, puts them back in the bag, digs around, pulls out this large black cape, like a large cloak. He goes, "These are black dragon robes. Very dangerous, very risky to hold on to. You know how the dragons are these days. Not very common,
I
but
scoff.
very, very unwanted.
I give him a look.
Yeah, wanted.
So these
Roll
robes."
for dirty look.
Go ahead.
18.
He kind of eyes you down and goes, "Laddie, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't scoff at me such. You don't even know what this item does yet." And he sighs and puts it back in.
All the while this guy's
Nope.
explaining stuff, I had sheathed my mace and I had put my shield on my back,
Mhm.
and I have been kind of bouncing this like little flow of water between my hands, just like playing with this like weird little wave of water.
A water slinky.
So, yeah, pretty much a water slinky.
Okay, so
I apologize. I'm like, wait.
Hmm?
Sorry. What is that? What
yes,
does it do?
the black dragon robes. These are very light and very malleable, but it's tailored from the wings of a black dragon. So it makes you out of character. The robe offers you an additional +1 to AC and acid resistance.
How much?
50 gold.
Does anyone have 30 gold?
The prices are only going up. The items are more and more better.
Can I roll to attack and we just take all the stuff from him?
What?
Kill him! Yeah.
No!
And the murder hobo has been awakened in Matt.
Yep.
Do you seriously want to?
Let's do a little persuasion check again. I'm a freaking military ranked member
Do you
It-
have intimidation?
it-
Try intimidation.
who literally just
intimidation.
saved the town and is in good connections with the Duke, allegedly.
I
Because-
thought
Do
I remember you
intimidation,
saying
then.
you hated the Duke. You scoffed
I
at
still
him when he
respect
passed by.
I'm sure you do too.
I'm neutral in this
I
situation.
love the Duke.
Just think of me as a passive observer of sorts.
Or what would you like to do more than just be passive with your observing?
Well, I would, but I don't want to
I
mess
can put
up
you in
any past histories or anything, you know.
Could I use
Alright, roll to
persuasion on
attack.
him?
You want
My persuasion's the gutter, but could I use it?
I thought that you were gonna try and play loot to go to get money.
Yeah, I
Roll to
was.
attack.
That's what I'm doing right now. Never mind.
Okay. So you're gonna roll to attack?
Yep, I take out the
What?
bow and put it straight at his head, point blank.
Oh no!
Okay, roll to hit.
No.
It's a 17.
As you release the arrow, As you release the arrow flies, and he disappears.
Oh.
And then he appears behind you, and kind of like wags his finger and goes, I don't think so.
I turned to Matt's character. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm sick and tired of people with powerful items or just power in general taking advantage of us.
I'm not taking advantage. This gear is rare. It's one of a kind.
Luke, I got this coin. It's 3
You better
heads.
show us something actually useful that we can
What?
afford.
You telling me my coin's not
mean-
useful?
If I remember correctly, the Duke did offer you money if you were to go to him and perhaps come back later. And he kind of like
You know this?
he kind of like raises his eyebrows and he goes, I know more than you think.
I turn to Matt's character and I sort of like give him like I grab him sort of by like his arm, like, look, dude, let's not be rash about this, all right? Let's get our due money and then we can deal with the sky, okay?
I want to go see with the Duke.
Very well.
I start in my song when I'm playing on the street. I start singing about to Matt. Basically, I'm like, "Don't fuck with the dude. He's a really cool hobbit dude."
The funny
And I
thing is that
inspire
you have
him.
that app on your phone.
Yeah. I inspire him. I inspire him to get out of there.
So
I'm gonna roll. Can I roll intimidation on Matt?
go ahead.
We're intimidating Matt now.
Can I roll one back?
Shit, 25.
Let me roll one back.
Oh my.
I was just
Matt,
taking a drink of water.
You better not mess with people again.
Matt.
Especially that hobbit guy.
Matt, go ahead.
All right, hang on. I'm casting thaumaturgy. Everyone, calm the hell down.
What's the hobbit guy's name again?
Elrin.
You better not mess with Elrin, or I'll mess you up.
Okay, calm down, everybody. I will get
At
out
this
of
point,
your hair.
I just leave.
He's my homie. He gave me a coin.
I will get out of your hair, but you, and he points to you, Matt, I like your guts. And so he picks up the arrow that you shot earlier and kind of like holds it in his left hand and kind of like does some kind of magical swirling with his right hand. And then he hands it to you.
Wait, did I persuade Matt to stop? Or intimidate him to stop?
Yes, you did. Sure.
Yay.
Here you go.
Forever or just for now?
Just for now. I'm gonna work on homebrewing the item, but I just thought of it just now. So you now have a boomerang arrow. The arrow is sharper, and if you shoot it, it'll pierce through someone's body, turn around, and come back through them. So it does it does twice as much damage.
Oh, okay.
And
how much
That's
you want?
baller.
Or is he doing that for free?
He gives that to you for free
No, he's
because
giving me that-
because you were gutsy. He likes that.
All right,
But
we're friends.
don't ever do that again, lest you want the whole entire world to collapse upon itself in a chronological implosion.
Okay.
And one more thing.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Did anybody in the city react to my like thaumaturgy
Yes,
at all?
yes. People like covered their ears and fell down. Some people ran away. Kids started crying. They were terrified. You
Also, I went back to
traumatized some
strumming.
children.
I went back to strumming after the Matt
Okay.
intimidation. Just so you know.
Okay, I leave, and I'd like to go to the Duke now.
Okay.
I
wait, hold on.
follow him. Strand.
Okay. I will work on homebrewing the boomerang arrow and I'll put it in your inventory later. But so he goes, one more thing, cleric, and he tosses you a recorder. Actually, you know what? No. He passes the recorder to Darius. He's a bard.
All right.
He says, this is a very special recorder. Play this when it glows blue. It means I have something I wish to ask of you, and I will give you rewards for it.
Awesome.
And then he kind of takes out his clock, his pocket watch, looks at it, clicks the button on the top, and then some kind of purple energy surrounds him, and it goes into itself, and he disappears.
Nice.
Time travel.
All right.
So
So we're going to the Duke.
yes, and
Pinball wizard.
Darius, go ahead and look up Elrin's recorder. I believe I called it.
All right, team. I'm friends with him. I'm gonna hate his guts. But let me do the talking, and we might be okay. Emphasis on might, but I'm sure we can.
Based
figure out a-
upon our previous reaction, I beg to differ.
No.
No,
Don't
I
worry.
intimidated
I
him.
just need
He's
people
done.
selling high prices.
Okay, so this is the banquet hall. So the Duke is sitting at the head of the table.
Wait, did I make any money from strumming outside? I'm guessing not.
Well, you made 2 silver.
Yeah!
So I'm gonna sit all the way down here.
He has to shout so you can hear him.
Okay, you know what? Fine, I'll go.
Darius, you're not allowed to sit on the Duke's lap.
Why not?
He's not Santa Claus.
Aw, shiver me
He's-
timbers.
Yes, please do have a seat. Thank you very much.
On your lap?
No. Yes, thank you so much for helping out the town, for saving them. I owe you so much. Please, just ask for any kind of meal you'd like. I'll have the best chefs in the land prepared for you.
Could I have 50 gold?
We can talk payment later, but for now, just food, please.
Not so fast, Duke.
Yes.
I heard there was some money for me.
Yes. Yes,
it
you.
out.
Yeah.
I remember you. You were, Tyr, yes, Tyr.
James Boy?
I remember you from the Shadow Daggers. Yes, of course. The Special Task Force. All of them, I seem to remember all of them dying.
No thanks to you.
Yes, of course. Well, that was simply out of my control, lad. You understand these things.
Intimidation on him.
Laying down the smack talk.
I find that hard to believe.
Well, I find it hard to believe that someone who is from such an expendable force is making such a deal about it.
Ooh.
That shit hurt.
Anyways, here I am trying to thank you guys for having a nice meal, and we're talking about personal matters. What is wrong with me? What is the mess? Anywho, thank you guys, thank you folks so much for saving the city. I'm ever in your debt.
Hey,
I really want some lobster. Do you have lobster?
Yes, of course. Gourmet, can you please make some lobster? And
And I'll take some. Wait. I'll take whatever you. Wait.
I'll take some oranges.
there are
'Cause I have scurvy.
You would have scurvy.
there are 4 chefs that are standing off to the side, and one of them goes off to make lobster.
I'll have your best dish with fish. Make it extra spiciest one you have.
And one of the chefs nods and walks off. Darius and Matt.
I'll have some oranges and chicken.
One of the chefs.
A whole chicken.
One of the chefs looks kind of like skeptically at you, like, did he just ask for that? And he looks to the other chef, and like, the other chef just shrugs, and he walks off to the kitchen to go get some
I
oranges.
want like 7 oranges, and I want them cut up
Oui, monsieur.
into little pieces.
Oui, monsieur. And he walks off.
Why not?
On top,
have
and put them on top of the chicken. But the chicken
Why
has
not
something
have
bone in.
orange chicken? Why not have orange
Oh.
chicken?
Because we're not in China.
You don't
What's
know that.
China?
Yes, okay, so, Tia, what would you like?
Or in America.
I want
that's
the
where it's
meal
from.
that I shared with my brothers before you sent us to our deaths.
I don't really recall what that
Chicken tenders
was.
and
You see,
fries.
I have many people to feed around this castle.
Wow.
What'd you say, Matt?
That's
Give me
cool.
the chicken tenders and fries.
I want my chicky tendies.
That's freaking cold, man.
The last chef nods his head and goes off, and so the Duke looks at them and goes, "Yes, well, I guess it was by some kind of luck. Have the 4 of you been traveling together for a while?"
Hardly.
No.
Guys,
I barely even know these scallywags.
Are you telling me you just met?
Perhaps.
See,
yes.
Nod.
That is
I just.
most peculiar. Well, I'm happy that the 4 of you happen to be in the same place at the same time. What luck.
I'm not really.
Well, I would just like to thank you on behalf of the whole entire city. We will get to work on repairing the statue that had fallen. You have to understand that as much as I would like to give you as much money as I could, there are taxes there's tax issues, there's money, there's not the good.
Are you freaking kidding
If you
me?
let me finish, I was going to say we will pay you, but it won't be much. It's what we can afford to give. However, if you would like to stay in town, do some jobs around, I'm sure some of the townsfolk would be happy to have heroes like you helping them.
Persuade.
Yeah? What do you want to persuade? What do you want to say?
Check. We're gonna see if you can give us payments in other ways, either benefits or extra weapons.
Yes.
Okay,
Man's
go.
low-key trying to get a lap dance.
Alright.
I was about to say, like, is it a wench that you like? No, okay. Okay, go ahead and roll persuasion then.
I'll have one.
22.
He goes, let's see. What resources? You know what I can do? I can clear out one of the spaces we have in the barracks, and you can stay there for free, as long as you like.
I think you can do a little better than barracks.
I'm really far away from home. I think I would like that offer.
Well,
I would like that as well.
I would like
We're
money
going to be the town's heroes. We need a building that
and money.
reflects that.
yes, that is a very
Big
good
money.
point. He kind of like strokes his beard for a bit and says, I do have a guest home on the other side of town. It is 3 stories tall, 6 bedrooms. There's a large dining room, there's a ballroom. You can stay there if you like.
What's the
Sounds
catch?
fair.
We'll take it.
There's no catch at all. I just want to appreciate and thank you for what you did for the city.
I am entirely grateful with lodging.
But we'll take it.
Thanks.
If it would please you,
It would. I would be offended if you
I-
wouldn't.
I would also wish to send a letter to cross the land.
By the way, dude, you got 4 horses?
4 horses, 4 horses.
I don't need horse.
Like I said, the money that we have is running low, but I do believe that we are
What are you spending it on?
Well, we're working on benefiting the people. We're gonna fix the statue that was broken.
Oh, all right. That's
Come on,
where it's
dude.
going. Come on.
The moral compass
Oh.
pointed straight
I
at you.
bet to-
What is a moral compass?
Hey.
Ignore them, Duke.
Bring it out.
But
I thought that you didn't buy that.
Oh,
I
frick.
Yeah.
don't have any money.
Oh, but
Yes.
I have a token.
Yes, but
Hey, dude.
yes.
Let's flip Darius's coin.
Yeah, flip my coin.
I'd rather not, sir.
If it gets on
All
Darius,
right, if it lands on heads. If it lands on heads.
Well, what? What if it lands on heads? And I'd
If it lands on heads, we get a little bit of money. Just a little
I'm
bit.
going to give you money. Just calm down. You are being very rash, sir.
just said that you weren't going to give us any money.
I said I was going to give you money, but I can't give you a lot of money.
Oh.
Did you not hear
I don't know
him
what
say
your
that?
whistle is with this
Well,
flip.
I just want to discuss with you the matter first.
What you want?
Oh yes,
What you
yes.
want?
Okay.
The Duke claps his hands and the chefs bring out your food.
At this point, can I intimidate the other two to just like
Just shut
stop
up.
talking? Just stop.
No.
He brings out the food. And so the Duke is eating as well. He's not very mannerful. He's kind of just like scarfing down the food and eating and whatnot. You know how it be.
I give him a look.
And
roll for dirty look?
he doesn't notice. He's too enamored by the food.
All right, I need to investigate the food.
Okay.
For what?
Roll
For
investigation.
poison.
Actually, that's what he did to my men last.
22.
There's no poison.
No, there is
Yes.
No, there isn't.
points.
We all start fighting him. Just like, no. All right, I'm gonna. Eat
I
this
just
food
now watched you poison your own food and say that I tried to poison you. It did it right in front of me.
Oh, God.
Okay, so real quick, I'm going to actually lean over to Tyr,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna say, if you're looking for work that would suit your particular talents, travel. What is it? Yeah. I can't remember the name of where I used to live. Crap. Wait.
You son of a bitch. I'm in.
Travel east to the Neapolitan lowland.
Well,
They'll suit you nicely. And
I
I'd
don't
sort of
usually-
tap my right shoulder where the tattoo
I don't
is.
usually do tasks by myself. I usually have a crew with me. Y'all
Exactly.
want?
I've heard I got abandoned from my crew.
I've never
Oh.
been part of a crew before.
Camaraderie.
I've been
it's,
traveling by myself from far west.
Well,
So have I. Camaraderie.
I
it's
guess
a-
with the crew, eh?
well,
All right.
let's
You
not jump the gun
scallywags.
here.
Hey guys, I have a plan for the new place. You know how
what
he
is
said
it?
there was a ballroom?
Mhm.
Maybe I can like do concerts over there or something. Like maybe
You
make
know?
some money on the side. That's the real way to make the money. We don't need to do any of these silly little tasks.
Well,
Perhaps you're right.
I roll my eyes.
Can I use my deception to convince the Duke that it's a good idea?
what, for him to do concerts?
Yeah, do concerts, and then he'll invest with money, and then we just take them.
I'll invest in. I'll
You're
invest.
just trying to rob this guy blind or something?
No, well, I was working
I'll
on Matt's
invest in
backstory.
Bitcoin.
I was working on Matt's backstory with him, and basically, like he basically sent these guys out to do suicide missions over and over and over.
Oh, I see.
So, yeah, and given the fact that Matt's the only one from the crew that is still alive, he really, really does not like him.
Well, I'm trying to
See,
tell
it
you,
makes sense why he's mad, guys.
Yeah.
Who are
there's a
not-
group that
who are
would
not-
gladly accept you east in the Neapolitan lowlands.
I find every to try to.
Every single time you talk to Matt, you're like, just travel west to the Neapolitan lowlands.
And say hi to my family for me.
Yes, I miss them.
All right, deception check.
Go ahead, roll a deception check.
14.
Oh, you lie.
Michael, are you lying?
Me?
Yes, he's doing deception
No,
check
I'm
on
not.
you. So yeah, no.
Oh, I
Oh.
meant to do it on the Duke.
Oh no. The Duke didn't say anything. I was saying that in his voice. I was saying
Oh.
that in Michael's characters, pretending to be him.
I didn't mean.
Just
Actually
head west
do
to the
that.
Neapolitan lowlands.
East, actually.
Is it?
Right?
I think so. Yeah.
No. Well,
Where-
no, because you
Wait,
guys
where
are in Lynbridge.
Oh.
See,
Um,
I don't memorize your
and
guys'
Matt
names,
roll
and you don't memorize my maps, so.
No, you see, I
I'm
thought
kidding, I'm kidding.
we
It's a
were
lot
at
easier
somewhere
to
else.
do one of
Can
them.
I roll
Yeah.
persuasion?
Oh
on
yeah. No, you're
The
right.
Duke's and Darius's concert idea.
Yeah. Could we both roll persuasion?
Well, I mean, okay, out of character, like, it's your guys' house. You can trash the place if you want. You can do whatever. He's letting you live there.
Oh,
It's
if
not
he's giving
trashing
us
it.
the-
It's having a concert.
Yes,
there.
well, he
But that's
doesn't
the thing.
care.
If he's giving us the
No,
deed to
we're
the house, we can
persuading
do what
for
we
him
want.
to invest a ton of money into it, and then we're just
Yeah,
him
yeah.
his gold.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually,
Yeah, so he can.
Can I-
We give him some money, and then we get money.
wait.
Yeah,
can
yeah,
I-
yeah.
can
You
I
give
help
him like
them
a
out?
50-50
Okay,
cut.
hold up. Okay. What was
Oh,
that, Michael?
Not 50-50.
Can I
That's
help them
the-
out with the persuasion by pulling out my own loot and just strumming a few notes?
Yeah.
Okay. How about, okay, so the three of you guys roll persuasion if you roll, if your combined total is above 45, I'll say sure.
That's a nat 1.
So,
Nope.
plus what, though?
Oh,
Oh,
Damn
plus
it.
like plus 1, so that's 2.
17.
That's
Yeah.
19 plus Darius. What?
17.
Yeah, that doesn't reach.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna keep strumming my notes
Okay, yeah.
just because I like.
Okay,
something.
so
You can't hear it.
anyways,
Oh, no.
yes, I would like you to
I don't
stay
have
there
one.
as long as you'd like, and I just like to offer you my humblest thank you to you for helping us out.
An intimidation check on
Oh
him.
my god.
You better not fool anything.
History check.
Before
You
they
better
do
not
that,
fool
Connor,
anything.
can I just ask how spicy is my?
Scale of 1 to 10? 8.
8.
I got a deception check of 11. Wait, no, I meant intimidation. Shoot. 17.
Dude, what are you trying to do again?
He better not pull any shady dealings
He isn't.
while we're in the
He
house.
isn't.
Also, here's the loot.
Could I try to get him to invest one more time with the coin?
No. So, anyways, I'd
Okay.
like to thank you for having you here. If you would like, I could send some guards with you to escort you to your new living quarters.
That's
very kind of you,
radical.
sir.
Thank you very much. And so he stands up from his chair and then he kind of bows.
I give him a polite nod as well, as I stand
I
up.
start strumming my lute.
And
at
to
him.
you, Tyr, I would like to wish you luck on whatever endeavors you have, and I'd like to wish that nothing would befall you as what has befallen your comrades.
Deception check.
He's not
You
deceiving
mean
you.
insight check?
Intimidation check.
Go ahead. Try to intimidate him.
20.
You take the dinner knife that you have, you stab it into the table, and it does the wobbly thing, and then you walk out of the room, and the dude kind of like jumps back and hides behind his chair.
And then I play a strum.
So
I look to Will's character and I just like
What's the character
Down
looking
the
at
other
me
people,
here?
like,
Shoes.
well, I mean, that's just how you're playing the character.
I'm just sitting there gorging on my lobster. I'm like kind of exquisitely like pulling it apart, pulling the meat out. I have the lemon and the rice and everything, and I'm just like I'm taking my time.
Yeah. Actually, we're just
I
enjoying our
ask-
meals.
Hey man, could you pass me some leaven? I have a little bit of a scurvy issue.
Absolutely. I
thanks.
give him a few of my lemon slices.
I shoot the lemon slices into my eyes.
No.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
I'm hardcore.
No, actually, I got this. Actually, I float them over to you with my little water powers.
freaking Anakin Skywalker, just freaking
No.
like trying to lift the freaking potato or fruit, whatever, into Padme's.
I'm not called
Yeah.
the sanctified flow for no reason. I have like water powers and
Hey,
shit.
hey, Tiefly, can you squeeze me some lemon in my eye?
Can you squeeze me?
No, I will not squeeze lemon in your eye.
Oh,
You
man.
can squeeze the lemon in your eye yourself.
I'll do
Alright.
it.
Oh, here, Tear, squeeze lemon in my eye. Oh, yeah. That's some good. My scurvy is cured.
Hey, Tyr,
Oh,
Tyr,
my gosh.
hey, Tyr, squeeze this lemon, Tyr.
Oh, my scurvy is cured.
Can I roll a medicine?
Roll medicine.
How about
You
I
roll
roll a medicine check?
No,
I-
it has to be Tyr.
Yeah, Tyr has to roll
I
medicine.
didn't.
21.
That wasn't good anyways.
no.
What'd you get?
Never mind.
21.
Oh, yeah. My scurvy. Is my scurvy cured?
The lemon burns your eye.
Ah!
It's lemon. Didn't think I'd have to spell that one out. But here I am. It's lemon. I will say that, like, you get over it pretty quickly. Like, it just hurts for, like, 30 seconds, but it's still lemon in your eye.
Stren laughs.
Aaron,
Oh, I'm gonna play me.
Aaron the
Why?
angel is looking down from heaven and just shaking his head in disapproval.
I start playing my lute.
Okay.
Blind.
So, anyways,
Maybe.
the two guards walk you guys over to the house at the other end of town. So as you're walking, what are your guys' passive perceptions? You notice this small rat. It's crawling, and like it keeps coming up. It seems like it's trying to follow you guys, and then eventually it runs up in front of you and stops. It has a note tied to its tail.
My guy starts wailing, crawling in my skin. Violently.
I warily grab the note, I guess.
The rat lets you take the note off its tail, and then it scampers away. You open up the note, and it's written in crimson red, and it's dripping like it's with blood. And the note says, "You think that you can make a fool out of me and my dragon and my men. The velvet dawn will not go quietly into the night. We will challenge you, same place, same time, 1 week from now. Life or death."
What was the whole time?
I sort of like crumple the note in my hand as I clench my fists in anger, and I like toss it aside.
Well, to attack the rat that delivered
Did
it.
anyone
The rat-
else see the note except for him?
The rat already scampered off.
Wait, did anyone see the note other than him? Who picked it up and read it or no?
Did you read it out
You
loud,
just saw.
Michael?
I did not.
Okay.
Stren does not read
Intimidation
out
check.
loud.
Stren
What did
does
it
not
say?
know how to read.
What did it say, mate?
Intimidation check. What did it say?
I have to intimidate everything.
I just say the note's right there. Pick it up.
What does it say?
Darius picks up the note and says, "I can't read."
What does it say? Can someone look?
I only speak late speak.
I don't know. Oh,
Anyways,
I'm
no,
a pirate.
the note was basically from the cultist from before, and it basically said like you got lucky this time. We're challenging you to an official duel, life or death situation 1 week from now, same time, same place.
This is from that arsehole Gramon, right? Whatever his
Sounds
name
like
was.
it.
Out of character, yes. In character, there's no
Stren goes down.
there's no like to from thing. It just says that it's written in blood, and it mentions the Crimson Dawn, so you can assume that that's him.
Is that like Crimson,
don't-
like that one ship that I once saw?
What?
Perhaps.
Crimson like the red dawn.
I didn't like
Glasses.
that
mean the
guy's
red sun?
vibes. I didn't like that guy's vibes, so I would get any opportunity to, smite the living shit out of him.
So the guards lead you to this manor. It's 2 stories high and there's a basement, so 3 stories. There's like a big garden out front with like a water fountain. There's and then there's like big columns out front. There's big windows. You go inside and it's like a grand entryway with 2 staircases going up. The walls are kind of like purplish, pinkish, light colored. There's just white marble, pristine floor with red carpets. And there's statues with busts on it of different past dukes or earls or anyone who is in charge of the city. It's really, really clean, and there's like a line of like butlers and maids that are standing there because they sent a note ahead of time to let them know.
I would like to get as far away from the party as possible.
Okay.
And
So the butlers offer to show you to the rooms. Everyone else.
I want to go to bed. What time is it?
I follow the guy.
Probably about like I'd say 10 p.m. at this point, I guess.
I'm going
Yeah, okay,
straight
yeah.
to bed.
Okay.
actually, yeah, same.
I follow the butler guy.
Okay.
I can.
Darius, you too?
Follow him
Mhm.
or?
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay, so you just
Nah.
you just start wandering the halls.
Oh.
Okay.
I start playing with my tongue. Oh.
Let's see. write this out really quickly.
Where am I gonna do my concert?
Darius, you know what your character reminds me of, dude?
What?
You know that like that meme on the internet where it's that dude that like screams and moans while he's working out?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's like, ah, ah! And he like does push-ups and like waits while like screaming.
I don't know that meme, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
I'll send it to you. I know
What's
you
another-
probably have seen it, you just don't remember it.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, I'm rolling a die to see which room you end up in. Oh, cool. So, so you randomly start walking. You walk into a room that's on your left, and you see a vast library. There are like there's those like sliding ladders where like you can get to books on higher shelves. It's 2 stories, and the second story is kind of like open, like it's a balcony. There's just rows and rows of books. Darius.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you said
Yeah,
you said you
no,
wandered
no.
off.
Oh, I'm gonna look at the books.
Is there anything in particular you want to look for?
Let's see. Is there anything about being a better pirate?
You go to the kids section and you see like a little picture book with like the adventures of Willie the pirate.
Oh, this is me favorite. I used to get read it all the time. Boy, the captain.
Do you want to try and find your room now, or do you want to just read every single issue of Willie the pirate? You're gonna
You know what?
you're
I'm gonna go to bed.
good. I was gonna say you're gonna want to do that. You don't want to have
Because
points
I
of
need to
exhaustion.
leave.
So you manage to find your way back to the group, and you have like 5 Willie the pirate books. And so you're all taking into different rooms that are all nearby or next to each other or across the hall from each other. And you lay down in bed. It is one of, if not the most comfortable beds you guys have ever lain in. It's super soft. There's like velvet sheets. It's like sleeping on a cloud. So you people fall asleep and you wake up bright and early the next morning. Actually, you know what? No. I'm just going to say you fall asleep, and maybe you guys will have dreams, maybe you won't, but we will pick up next week. So,
Yes.
thank you, everyone.
Before I fall asleep.
Yes, of course. Thank
I
you.
was just
Sorry?
yeah. Oh no, I was just gonna say that Stren takes a moment to write in his little pocket journal that he carries about what's going on, and then he strums a few notes as he sings an old song that his father taught him, and then he goes to sleep.
You hear you hear from the room next over, "Hey, keep it down!" I'm kidding.
Hey, keep it down.
Before Chief Lee goes to bed, she takes off her armor. She places her mace and her clam shield right next to each other. She stacks her armor up nice and neat. She's very, very organized. And she gets on her knees, says a prayer to Ferris, and then she goes to bed.
I'm really sketch of this butler
Okay.
Why did you go with him then?
because I'm sketch of him.
Do you want to roll anything?
Persuasion.
To do what?
I would, out of character, I would roll insight.
doing?
You know, but that's just me.
Insight is good for seeing if someone's being truthful.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't have that high of an insight.
I want to persuade him to tell me
roll
what's
it.
going on.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, roll persuasion.
21.
The butler leads you to your room. He bows down and opens the door for you and goes, "Sir, I have no malice, no bad intentions. My son and my young grandchild were in that crowd that you saved, and I'm ever in your debt."
Oh, so he was nice.
So he's a kind soul.
Yes, very.
I thought he was evil.
He's a butler.
I don't know.
Not
He seemed
everyone is
evil to me.
How is the butler seem evil to you? You didn't talk to the butler.
Yeah, because I was scared to
If
talk
this guy
to him.
was evil, he wouldn't have let you in.
Yeah, it's true.
No. Could have been milking this plan with some duke.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Oh
The
my
Duke is
god,
evil.
you guys.
You guys really hate this Duke.
The lemon in the
Yes,
eyes was pretty
bomb.
good.
Zest.
Greetings, honored friend. On behalf of my companions, I'd like to thank you for joining us in our adventures. We would ask that you'd subscribe to both this domain of ownership, as well as those present within the adventure. Don't forget to find myself, as well as the rest of the party, on the domain known as Instagram. If you'd like to join us live on our adventures, then I implore you to go to twitch.tv/squinglelive at 12:30 Pacific Standard Time on Saturdays. Again, we thank you for joining us. I am Stren Axwold, and to you, Threm Ark Mool. Farewell.